Today, we're diving into some explosive developments that are shaking up the crypto landscape. Imagine a protocol that's experiencing a 1,230% surge in usage in just 1 year. Sounds incredible, right? Well, that's exactly what is happening with Internet Computer's Chain Fusion protocol, and it's all thanks to booming Bitcoin DeFi sector. In this video, we'll explore how Bitcoin's native applications are harnessing the power of Internet Computer, the impact on the Bitcoin network, the surge in decentralized exchanges, and even groundbreaking integrations with Solana. Plus, we'll touch on a pioneering move in on-chain AI. So let's get started and understanding why staying ahead or staying updated with the crypto news is more crucial than ever. First up, let's talk about Chain Fusion. According to a recent report by Dfinity Foundation dated November 4th, Chain Fusion, Internet Computer's cross-chain messaging protocol, has witnessed a staggering 1,230% increase in usage year over year. But what does this really mean for the crypto ecosystem? Well, Chain Fusion enables seamless communications between different blockchain networks, allowing for interoperability without the need for trusted bridges. This is a game changer because it can significantly enhance security and efficiency. By facilitating direct interaction with the Bitcoin network, Chain Fusion is paving the way for more robust and versatile applications. This exponential growth highlights the increasing demand for cross-chain solutions, especially as more developers seek to leverage the strengths of multiple blockchain platforms simultaneously. Now, let's delve into some of the specific applications driving this surge. Bitcoin native applications like Rainbow Protocol, Tap Protocol, and Dfinity are at the forefront, utilizing Internet Computer to deploy smart contracts and other complex programs directly on the Bitcoin network. Traditionally, Bitcoin wasn't designed to support smart contracts, but with Chain Fusion, developers can now build decentralized applications that interact directly with Bitcoin. This opens up a world of possibilities, from decentralized finance, DeFi services, to innovative financial instruments. For instance, the Rainbow Protocol enables more sophisticated financial operations, while Tap Protocol enhances liquidity solutions on Bitcoin. Dfinity is focusing on creating user-friendly interfaces for these advanced applications, making DeFi accessible to a broader audience. Chain Fusion's ability to interact directly with the Bitcoin network without trusted bridges is a significant advancement. As the Dfinity team explained to Cointelegraph, this direct interaction ensures higher security and reduces the risks associated with intermediary protocols. In the past, bridging assets between blockchain required trusted intermediaries, which introduced vulnerabilities and potential points of failure. With Chain Fusion, the process is streamlined and more secure, fostering greater trust among developers and users alike. This seamless integration not only enhances the functionality of Bitcoin, but also attracts more developers to build on the network, contributing to its overall growth and resilience. Moving on, the overall network activity across all Internet Computer protocols has surged by 150% year over year, as reported by Dfinity. This uptick indicates a broader adoption and utilization of the Internet Computer ecosystem beyond just Chain Fusion. Internet Computer isn't just a single protocol, it's a comprehensive set of protocols that allow independent data centers worldwide to collaborate and offer a decentralized alternative to centralized cloud providers. This decentralized infrastructure is crucial for building scalable and resilient applications. With increased network activity, we're seeing more developers and projects choosing Internet Computer for their decentralized applications, further solidifying its position in the competitive blockchain landscape. Let's shift gears to focus on Bitcoin itself. The 2021 Taproot upgrade has been a pivotal moment for the Bitcoin network, sparking an abundance of development work around decentralized exchanges and layer 2 scaling solutions. Taproot enhanced Bitcoin's scripting capabilities, privacy, and scalability, enabling more more complex transactions and smart contracts. This upgrade has laid the foundation for the kind of DeFi ecosystem on Bitcoin, which is now attracting significant attention and investment. According to 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓, the total value locked, that's TVL, on the Bitcoin network has now surpassed $2.6 billion. This is a testament to the growing trust and interest in Bitcoin's DeFi offerings, positioning Bitcoin not just as a store of value, but also a versatile financial platform. However, Bitcoin native DeFi is still in its nascent stages and faces challenges, particularly regarding limited interoperability among decentralized exchanges. Alex Luce, CEO of 𝗕𝗲𝗪𝗪 Labs, highlighted that on Bitcoin, DEXs aren't very interoperable, leading to fragmented liquidity pools. This fragmentation can hinder the overall growth and efficiency of the DeFi ecosystem on Bitcoin. To address this, 𝗕𝗲𝗪 Labs is developing a product called 𝗕𝗲_Shield, aimed at promoting interoperability among Bitcoin's fragmented DEX ecosystems. Now, 𝗕𝗲_Shields seeks to unify liquidity pools, streamline transactions, and enhance user experience by allowing seamless interaction across different DEXs. This could significantly improve liquidity, reduce price discrepancies, and make Bitcoin DeFi more accessible and efficient for users. As Alex aptly points out, the network is in need of solutions that can even out prices and assist users with execution, ensuring a smoother and more reliable DeFi experience on Bitcoin. Looking ahead, Chain Fusion's next priority is integrating with Solana, as highlighted in the 𝗕𝗘𝗪𝗓 Internet Computer Ecosystem report. Solana has been on a meteoric rise, with its total value locked TVL surging from less than $250 million at the start of 2023 to nearly $6 billion as of November 4th, according to 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓. Now, this integration is significant because Solana is renowned for its high throughput and low transaction costs, making it an attractive platform for DeFi applications. By integrating with Solana, Chain Fusion aims to leverage these strengths to enhance cross-chain functionality and bring even more robust DeFi solutions to the table. This move not only broadens the reach of Chain Fusion, but also fosters greater collaboration between different blockchain ecosystems, promoting a more interconnected and efficient DeFi landscape. In other exciting news, artificial intelligence firm 𝗕𝗪𝗪 made headlines in August by completely transitioning an AI model onto the Internet Computer blockchain. This marks the first time an AI model has been launched on-chain, showcasing the versatility and potential of blockchain technology beyond just finance. Launching AI models on the blockchain can enhance transparency, security, and decentralization in AI applications. It opens up new possibilities for decentralized AI services, data integrity, and collaborative AI development, potentially revolutionizing how we interact with and utilize artificial intelligence. This pioneering step by 𝗕𝗪𝗪 underscores the innovative spirit within the crypto and blockchain communities, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and paving the way for further and future advancements. We've seen remarkable growth in Internet Computers' Chain Fusion protocol, driven by the surge in Bitcoin DeFi applications, from enabling smart contracts directly on Bitcoin to addressing interoperability challenges and planning integrations with Solana. The developments are paving the way for a more interconnected and efficient crypto ecosystem. Additionally, the breakthrough in on-chain AI with 𝗕𝗪𝗪𝗓 highlights the expanding horizons of blockchain technology beyond just traditional finance. These advancements not only enhance the functionality and security of blockchain networks, but also open up new avenues for innovation and growth. What do you think about these developments? Do you believe Chain Fusion will continue its upward trajectory? And how will on-chain AI impact the future of decentralized applications? Let us know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, let's go ahead and jump into my charts for ICP, where I will share my latest technical analysis. Okay guys, so here we have ICP paired up with USDT. We're on the 1-day Binance chart here, and you can see that that ICP's price action hasn't been as powerful as maybe some of the others in the crypto space, given everything that's been going on with BTC. Now, that's quite an interesting move, but nonetheless, we can kind of reflect on what's going on here. So as you can kind of see, from the 4th of November, we did have a little low point down here coming in at $6.83. And then we did surge up to the 12th of November, up towards the $9.65. It was a 41.65% move. Pretty interesting. But we still have our downward trend line that hasn't really had any significant break to the upside. We can also see our 200 exponential moving average here, the white line coming through the chart, is also being a lot of resistance for this price action at the moment. Now, I take a look at this pattern. It is, of course, wedging down quite aggressively. So I'm looking at the market here thinking that we probably are going to be looking for a retest of this lower side at the moment. Now, the good news is that from our lows of the 5th of July, which is down here at $5.81, we had a really good 5-wave move to the upside. Anyone who understands Elliott wave will know that you can't just have 5 waves randomly on their own. They are a part of a much bigger picture. Okay, so 5 waves coming up, and then we go into this wedge pattern, this continuation pattern here. Now, I believe this might be a B wave structure, and that B wave structure is leading us into what might be a triangle pattern. Now, triangle patterns are quite powerful. They are basically broken down into A, B, C, D, and E, like this. They only appear in wave 4s or wave Bs, like this, as this would be a wave B, not a wave 4. And then they get a big breakout from the E wave, can be very explosive. Now, if that is the case, and if we are monitoring this particular structure and it is the one that plays out, then wherever this E wave kind of finishes, actually I'll put it down here on the low side to give us a kind of conservative kind of targeted range, we would be looking for a move out towards 1 to 1.236 on this price action. So we could be looking for an $11.81 to $13.72 on a breakout situation here. Okay, that would mark from where I would estimate that we'd have a retracement would be about a 66 to 93% move. Again, might not be what a lot of people are kind of hoping for here, but this particular pattern could also be something different. Okay, that I'm going to leave that yellow marker on the chart there, but what I will do is then show you the alternative. The alternative is that we're actually in a wave 2 position, okay, and the wave 2 position is actually just kind of working its way through corrective patterns before we get into those explosive gains. Okay, so we have a retracement for the wave 2, and then we have a diagonal based pattern. Okay, one possible scenario. Okay, so here you could see, if I draw some trend lines in, how we have this kind of expansion going on just briefly here. Now, with that, you would have a few different rules. You'd have a wave 1, a wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5 coming in here. Wave 5 would have to be the longest wave. Wave 1 must be the shortest wave, and wave 3 cannot be the shortest. Wave 4 is not allowed to go down deeper than wave 2, and I just need to check to see whether that did or not. And then you would have this idea of a diagonal based pattern. So let's go ahead and zoom right into that structure just down here to see where we came to. Okay, it's possible that this did invalidate that idea, so let's go ahead and just sense check that. Actually, no, it didn't. So our low is 679, and the wick low that we had on the 6th of September is 680. So we can see that it is actually a valid idea that this is a expanding diagonal based pattern. And now, if that is a expanding diagonal, which if it plays out, we'd have to remain higher than 626.6. But if it is, then we have a 3-wave correction coming down here. That's nice and easy. And then we look for an explosive move to the upside. That explosive move to the upside, slightly delayed in the market. We could be looking for a sizable move. That sizable move would be looking for around $14.67. Okay, that would be your 1.618 target right about here, and I'll go ahead and label that up as a 1.618 so you guys can see it right in there. Okay, so we have the conservative target ranges, and then we have those impulsive trigger points also coming in there. Okay, now if that is the case, what you'd look for here would be that this is going to be a much bigger play. Okay, so you'd have your wave 1 from here, your wave 2, your wave 3, you'd have a little retracement, and a wave 4. Then, of course, we have to consider that first 5-wave move. we have a wave 2. This would basically be your wave 3, 4, and then you go up into where I think we're starting to get into kind of bull run high targets. Okay, so everything's looking quite nice and neat when it comes to Elliott wave on the kind of idea that this is in a very bullish market for ICP. Now, our conservative targets, as you can kind of see, come in here on the low side between 1956 to 2749. This is going to be an interesting area of previous support resistance. We've been through that before, with a bull market high potential, in my opinion, sitting somewhere between 3190 and 5119. But there's also some potential here that it does rally up higher as we kind of think about potential wave 3s coming up towards $110. Okay, and I spoke about that in one of the other videos that I did on ICP. So for ICP right now, we should be thinking about the volatility that's potentially on the horizon. I do think there's going to be a retracement here, and I don't think we're going to be able to narrow down these patterns right away, whether it's a B wave or a wave 2, until we see what happens on the exit from this symmetrical triangle pattern. Okay, so once we kind of break out of this pattern, we'll have a clearer idea as to whether or not we're going to stop here at $11 to $13, or whether we're going to continue up towards kind of $14.68. If we get the 1468, then we are in a very impulsive break, and that's really good news for the bullish market for ICP. Okay, so lots of great things to kind of be thinking about. Now, our momentum here is, of course, indicating a lot of volatility on the horizon, specifically on the smaller time frames at the point of recording today's video, and so there's something that we need to keep an eye on. Turn that off and bring in the relative strength index. We are in bullish momentum here on the RSI. You can see that we are above the 50 level, and we have lots of room to grow, so I'm not too concerned about what's going on there. Our MACD histogram is quite an interesting one. We were monitoring this pattern previously for many of the other blockchain projects. So Bitcoin, for example, was kind of wedging down, and we were seeing things like Cardano also doing very similar things where you're wedging it in here and not really seeing any significant breakouts or selling pressure or anything like that. Now here we can still see that although this has broken up higher, it's still not as high as it once was. And we can argue that we've had a breakout, but I don't think we really did. So for ICP here, I would still say that we're in this potential kind of consolidation where we're waiting for that big breakout to happen, okay, within those histograms on that MACD. So for the most part, I think ICP is actually quite a decent price. It's a good place to still be thinking about dollar cost averaging, in my opinion. If I zoom out of this, you can really get an idea as to kind of the level of what this could potentially look like. Fantastic reversals from our bear market low at 282 all the way up to 2098. Okay, good retracement into its accumulation zone in the same way that we're talking about with Cardano. For anyone who's been monitoring what I've been talking about there, Cardano had a very similar kind of structure where we basically had that initial kind of push to the upside, an initial distribution, accumulation, distribution, back down into this major accumulation range, right? And ICP is doing something very, very similar. ICP here, you can see, had a little surge and then an accumulation, a surge, accumulation, and then distribution. That distribution led down to this yellow area here, which was our reaccumulation. Okay, now lots of fancy words, I'm sure, but for the most part, we've been scoping out with our members for ICP to basically be thinking about dollar cost averaging between the areas of 452 and 762. So hopefully a lot of people were able to take advantage of such a move, as we did spend a fair amount of time down here. Most recently, we were in these lows in early November. Okay, not all the way down into those low areas, but again in pretty interesting zones nonetheless. And if we have got a solid reversal from this correction, then we should be thinking about, really moving up into some significant heights from here. But of course, this is just my thoughts and opinions on the data in the charts as I personally see it. What do you think? Let me know in the comments down below, or join us in our free Discord server and we can continue the conversations there. And if you're looking for more up-to-date hourly TA, well, why not become a member down in our Discord server and take part in some of the technical analysis sessions that happen pretty much every single day, where you can request TA on your favorite altcoins live. Guys, check it out, linked in the description down below. If you found this video helpful and informative, smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and don't forget to check out that video right there. It's not one that you want to miss.